Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon each and every single one of you. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Welcome back to Allah. I'm going to do things a little bit differently in this video. This vlog, I guess you can say. First things, if you haven't already subscribed, please click down below, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that so we can have more videos to come. And here we talk about the basics of Islam, knowledge about Islam, and just your daily motivation, your dose of motivation. So I had a really cool conversation with a colleague at work today, and he's not Muslim, but we're just talking about like what's happening right now in the social climate with everything that's happening on the news, with the whole election stuff that's going on, with the social climate, the weather climate, and all these different changes with our technology changing. The new iPhone came out, and who knows what's going to come out next year and what changes we can expect, because this year is almost over and we're going into 2020, God willing. So it was a deep conversation, just a lot about a lot of different things, and just really like an eye-opener to what's to come from his point of view, which was from like a Christian point of view. And I took that conversation, went back home and thought about it. SubhanAllah, like a lot of people stress about the future so much, and so do we, so does anybody, who can. It's hard not to. But as Muslims, we should really be focusing on the next prayer that we have to get close to. We should focus on our connection with Allah. We should focus on the next time we'll be able to raise our hands and make a sincere dua to Allah. And yeah, it's okay to, think about the things that are going to be happening 2 years from now, 5 years from now. It's good to have goals. I'm not saying don't have goals, but don't stress it so much in your life where it's going to stop you from moving forward. And that's what I really want to emphasize, is don't stop yourself from moving forward because you're so stressed out about the future and what's going to happen next year. A lot of people are struggling with school. A lot of people can't find that perfect partner, in life, and a lot of people are struggling with family issues and just overall drama. But inshallah, things will work out, and we have to strive and move forward to the best of our ability, but know that we can't do anything without Allah, and understand that everything is going to change. Technology, social climate, politics, even the foods that we're eating, and the news that we're getting, and just so much is happening. The world is changing so quickly. But one thing that's never going to change is Islam. And one thing that's never going to change is our belief system, and what's our love for Allah, and our compassion towards others, and the fact that our religion teaches us peace with Allah, and of course to have peace amongst others, and be good to others, and do well to others, and be a good role model, because we do have to have a lot to think about. We have a lot of responsibilities that as Muslims that we carry, because we need to prove to everybody that that we are a religion of peace and happiness and good, and this only can come from our connection with Allah. So instead of focusing so much about what's going to happen when this year's finishing, going into 2020, just focus on your inner peace. Work on that. Work on your struggles, to get to the next goal you want to get to. Focus on that first and foremost, and then leave everything else to Allah. Of course, you have to put the work in. You got to put the hours in. You got to work overtime if you have to, but you got to, first of all, put your trust in Allah, and don't let the rest of whatever is going on stress you out to that point, And I hope that helps you guys with some clarity on just a few things that were kind of on my mind tonight, and just want to get that out there, because I feel like a lot of people, especially with the youth and what's going on, and they're seeing a lot of these things like job security, is that like, how's your economy going to affect them? They're just finishing up school now, the semester is over, and what's going to happen with that, and just the other struggles, because it's tough out here. It's real out here. But we can't make it until we connect our hearts with Allah. Hearts get really hard, like a rock, and they just get, with all the sins and all the stuff that we shouldn't be doing, over time it starts to get harder. We need to make sincere tawbah and istighfar, and make dua to Allah to soften our hearts and bring us back to the religion, bring us back to the faith. And of course, Allah guides who He wills, but that doesn't mean we stop asking for His mercy, forgiveness, and to be close to Allah. And we have to put the effort too in our prayers, in our dua, and just be consistent. Just be consistent. Don't stop. Don't give up. Things will get better. And people say, next year it's going to be me. No, it starts today. It starts today. If it's, I don't know what time it is where you are when you're watching this video. If you have a prayer coming up, go pray your prayer and just get that done. And then you're good. You're good. The next prayer comes. If it's Asr, go pray Asr. Finish that, knock it out. You're done. And then just keep on, like that snowball. And start making dua, making prayer to Allah after each single prayer. And let your stress, your anxiety, your fears, take all of that and just talk with God. Have a real one-on-one conversation with God. And let your struggles be with Allah, because He is the only one who can make all your pain go away. He's the only one that can guide you and not let you worry about the future, what's to come. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you came this far, please like and subscribe down below. Hit that notifications bell so you can get more videos to you soon, inshallah. And if you have any questions, you can definitely comment below. Of course, as always, peace and love equals Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.